You did it again, didn't you? You had an important task and you didn't do it. You didn't feel like doing it today, so you said, I'll do it tomorrow. You will surely do it tomorrow, right? Right? Those words, I'll do it tomorrow, I have said many times, and it has only stopped me from growing. So I want you to imagine this. You were just in school for 6 long hours. You're feeling a little tired, but your day's not over yet. You still have 2 more hours worth of sports. And once that's done, you feel tired, but you get a sudden hit of happiness. You get a little excited that you get to go home. You get to take a nice warm shower. You get to eat a nice, warm, home-cooked meal by your parents. You'll be able to relax for a bit. So you do all that, and then you realize you still have 3 assignments to do. You still have an essay to write. But you just spent 8 hours of your day at school. So why would you want to do more work? So you go and you tell yourself you're going to watch Netflix for only 30 minutes. Only 30. Just so you can relax and not be as stressed. And here and there you get a thought or two that you should really be doing your work. That you should stop watching Netflix. But again, your mind also tells you that you haven't relaxed at all today and you deserve this. So when the 30 minutes are up, you realize that, I could do 30 more minutes. I'm still feeling a little stressed, and watching 30 more minutes on Netflix will help me not be as stressed. You then think about your assignments you have to do again, the essay you have to write. And you get this unsettling feeling. The room becomes a little hot. You start thinking about how much work the task is going to be. You start to get anxious, and the thought comes back to you. I don't really want to do this. So then instead of Netflix, you go scrolling on your phone for a little bit. Your computer's right there. I'll just look at Instagram for 5 more minutes. 5 minutes turn into 30. 30 minutes turns into an hour. You still don't want to do your work. You finally decide, okay, I'll do my work. So you open up the Google Doc, or you take out the piece of paper that your assignment's on. And maybe you finish that one assignment, or maybe you write a little bit of your essay, but then you look at the clock and it's already 11 p.m. You've barely done any work. But why would you do more work? You think to yourself, well, I got to get up early for school tomorrow. So I'll just do the rest tomorrow. I'll sleep. And then that's how the cycle continues. Work starts to pile up. You start to realize school is becoming more and more stressful. You start getting more and more assignments from your teachers. The resistance becomes harder. You want to do your work less. You become, or even more, unmotivated than you already were before. And then you get frustrated. You get frustrated with the schooling system. We all know what this is. This is procrastination. We all do it. But you clicked on this video to stop procrastinating. And I'm going to be honest with you. There's no magical way to stop procrastinating. You're not going to feel motivated every time you want to do your work. You might go and try and find motivation, but then you're just using that time not doing your work. And deep down inside, you know why you procrastinate. You might be thinking to yourself, well, I need time to relax. I just spent 8 hours at school today, and I have to eat, I have to shower, I want to spend time with my family. But deep down inside, you procrastinate because you just don't want to do the work. I don't blame you. Who wants to write a 12-page essay on English that you'll never remember again? I didn't want to do that when I was in school. If you're not in school anymore, say you don't want to do tax. Nobody wants to do taxes. You're not going to feel motivated to do taxes, but it's something you have to do. It's the right thing. So I want you to think. Really think, why do I procrastinate? And how does it feel to procrastinate? I know when I procrastinated during school, all I had was stress, anxiety. And then the work piled on top of each other and it made me less unmotivated to do it. And you might think to yourself, "Oh, but I do better when the deadline gets closer and like I spend the whole night writing the essay." That's not true. You say that after the fact, but during you are highly stressed. See, you say that you're very productive and that it's the only way to do it when the deadline is so close, but you just haven't tried the right way to stop procrastination. And so I'm going to tell you what I learned. So the first thing you want to do, you want to grab a piece of paper and a pen. You're going to write down what activity you're going to do. So say it's writing your essay, doing your Spanish homework. You can even do this for hobbies. Okay? I want you to write down what activity you're going to do it. If you're doing it alone or with a group. And if you're doing it alone, write down yourself. This helps because then you realize you are not by yourself. You have you. Then I want you to write down the percentage of the satisfaction you're going to get from this task before you do it. So say I'm about to write the essay and I'm not excited about it, so I'm going to write down 60%. And then after, you're going to write down how satisfied you were doing that task. You'll realize that the task wasn't that bad, that you got a little more satisfaction out of it. Now, I'm not telling you to write the whole essay at once. I mean, who wants to write 12 pages at once? So what I want you to do is we're going to take 6 steps to do it. Take 5 minutes for each step. You can do 5 minutes, right? So if you're writing your essay, open the Google Doc. That was easy. Okay, well, I need to start, so let me write a hook. Step 2 is already done. Step 3, write the thesis. Okay, well, I got the first paragraph done, and that only took 5-8 minutes, and you keep doing this. Then the next step, okay, write the first 2 sentences of the first introduction. Write the conclusion. You realize if you take 5 minutes to do the task, you're already there, you're already doing it, so why not do a little more? And don't wait till the end of the deadline. It will only hurt you in the long run. Now, I get it. You want to relax. You want to do things for yourself, which is good. You want to put yourself first. But procrastinating, waiting to do everything at the last minute, and piling things up will only hurt you. When I look back at myself, I came home from school and I watched Netflix for 3 hours instead of doing my work. I was a loser. Let that settle in. Netflix or scrolling on Instagram for that amount of time did not help me whatsoever in any aspect of my life. Watching Netflix for 4 hours at a time did not help me make new friends. It didn't help me with school. It didn't help me learn new skills. So then you have to really think, is watching Netflix or scrolling on social media even worth my time? Oh, but I keep Instagram to keep in touch with my friends. You can do that over text. If you're gonna do something for yourself, whether that's to relax, to feel good about yourself, something you enjoy, make it a hobby where you can improve a skill. I know this is a little off topic, but for example, drawing, right? Drawing can be relaxing for you. Say you put on lo-fi music. Do that for 30 minutes instead of watching Netflix. Not only are you you're doing art. You're improving a skill. You're doing something that's relaxing. You're improving yourself instead of just watching a show that you might not even remember. I say this because deep down, I want to help you. I procrastinated so long throughout high school. My grades were average. And looking back, I wish I tried more. I wish I did more. So if you're at that stage, I want you to change. This is only going to help you right now and your future self. So stop doing the bad habits. Realize why you procrastinate and change it. Seek improvement. This just doesn't have to relate to school. It can relate to anything. I wanted to make a YouTube video. I implement these tips right here. Because sometimes I don't feel motivated to do things. To finish this off, you clicked on this video to stop procrastinating. I know you can do it. You have the desire to stop procrastinating. You just need to take action, believe in yourself, and do the right things. Sure, it's not going to be easy, but that's how you grow. I believe in you because you have unlimited potential.